everyone can hear me. So, welcome to this 45-minute full splits session. We will begin right on the mat with a little wrist warm up. So, it's very important to warm up our wrists before we do anything on the mat. Since I injured also my right wrist a little bit, it's very important. And I take even more care of it now. Okay, let's strengthen a bit. So some lifts with the wrists. And now rotate them that the hands look to the outside. And draw in little circles. First in one side. And the other side. Very good. Hands look to the inside. And with tiny movements, go a little bit back. Very good. Rotate them to the back of the hands. Also here, go a little bit backwards. Very good. Again, some lifts. The strength part is the most important for the wrists. And shake it out. Very good. Now we will activate our legs a little bit before we go into the stretches. So come into Force Vegas position. Right leg stretches up and we lift a little bit. We move a little bit forward and backward. So very light activation. And lift up and lower, lift up and lower. A few times. And now we go to the inside. So tap inside and tap outside. Inside and outside. A few times. Very good. Lift up and one forward. The leg is engaged and the core is engaged. Really one forward. And step forward into your low lunge. Flex your back foot and come into a half split. We make it dynamic here, so from low lunge to half split, low lunge, half split. A few times. And into your downward facing dog. Pedal out your legs, left and right. Do the movement that you need. And we make some leg lifts with your right in the downward dog position. So point your right foot and lift up, down and up, down and up. Make sure that your hands are engaged, that not all the weight is on your wrists. So please also activate your fingers. And last one. Very good. Back into Force Vegas position. And we will repeat everything on the other side. So left foot straightens and we move forward and backward a few times. Very good. Lift up and lower, lift up and lower. And from the left to the right, really use the full range of motion of your legs. Very good. And lift up and round forward. Lift up, round forward. Very good. And step forward. Low lunge position. Dynamic here from low lunge to half split. Low lunge, half split. Very good for opening the legs and warming them up. Very good. Come into your downward facing dog. And we make the leg lift on the left side as well. So point your left foot and lift up, down, and up, down, and up. Very good. Release. Take a moment. Now, since we're activated, we will go into a little bit of strength. This is very important actually to make sure that we don't injure ourselves, because it's not just about stretching, it's also about strengthening. So step forward with your left foot into a pyramid pose. We can be with both foot straight, so it's a little bit of a variation. And also here we move forward and backward, but make sure that your core is engaged and that you're quite leveled with your hips. Come forward into wide-legged forward fold. Hands can be on the same level as your heels. And a little bit left to right. You can stay here, or if you feel comfortable, you can go from one side to the other side. A little bit more dynamic here. And if this is also easy for you, you can place your hands in front of your heart and go from left to right. This is a little bit more advanced, but it's a very good exercise to strengthen your hips. Very good. You can slowly come up into your wide-legged forward fold and transition to the other side. Your pyramid variation, and move forward and backward. Keep your core engaged and your hips leveled. Very good. Come back into your wide-legged forward fold. This time your feet look to the outside, your heels to the inside. Hands come to the hips, bend your knees, straighten up into your goddess pose. And I'm sorry you will not see me completely, but we lift up and move down. So up and down into our goddess dips. You can also keep your hands in front of your heart, but make sure that your core is engaged and that your hips look to the inside. So we don't have like a rounded back, they're very leveled. So when we go down, our back is straight. So down and up, down and up. Very good. And stay. You can have your hands on your knees to open them up a little bit more. And then we lift the left foot and come down. Lift the right foot and come down. Left, down, right, down, left and down, right and down. A few more times. You can dip a little bit to make it a little bit easier. And hold with both feet up. Stay a little bit longer. And release. Very good. You can fold over. Bend into your wide-legged forward fold for a moment. And slowly come up again. We will go into a high lunge. Hands up. And now we open ourselves up, and then we fall down, but our left hip bends so that we feel a stretch in the left hip flexor. So up and down, we open and we close. Very good. Open, close, open, close, open, down. Now we're in our lower lunge. We continue with the strength. So now I want that your back left foot lifts up. So all your strength go into the back of your foot to lift yourself up. And then you lower. A few more times. So lift and lower, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, and lower. A few more times. And hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Very good. Make the movement that you need to release a little bit. And now you can make it without the blocks, but since I have them, I will use them. And it's also easier for me since the right leg is my very weak leg. So if you have some blocks or book at home, totally fine, use it. Keep your hands on the blocks or whatever you have at home. The front foot is in a half split position, and we'll make more or less the same with the back foot that we did before. So we lift up and then we lower. Lift up and lower. Lift up and lower. A few times. So it's very much easier when you have blocks or something to lift you up. Otherwise, it's a little bit exhausting. But it's doable. Even if you have like just a little centimeters over the mat, it's totally fine. And hold for 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. Very good. Now we will repeat the sequence on the other side. Left foot forward, high lunge, open, and then we round forward. Right foot comes forward into a 90 degrees position to really feel the stretch in our hip flexors. So open and move forward, open and come forward. A few more times. And we lower down into our low lunge. So, same as before, we have all the strength in the back foot, and we lift up and lower. Lift up, lower, up, lower, up, lower, up, lower, and we hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Very good. Make the movement that you need. Have your blocks prepared. Half split pose. Spine is straight. And we make the same. We lift up and lower. Lift up and lower. Up, lower. A few more times. And we hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Very, very good. Take a moment to release, and now we come more into a stretching session. Right foot in front, and you can make it on the ground or lift your back foot up to come into an easy twist. You can lower down, bend the back foot, and grab it with your hand if this is manageable for you. Otherwise, you can just straighten up to your hand and bend as much as possible. Totally fine. You don't need to grab it. But if you can, I like to make some pulses, open and close a little bit more. Very good. Slowly release and come into your low lunge hold. Make yourself comfortable in the position, adjust if needed. And we hold for a few moments. You can totally, if you have blocks at home, place them somewhere to place your hands on. It's sometimes much more relaxing and easier. Even if you can do it without, sometimes it's good and to have also a different sensation to just release into the position. So blocks are a very good tool to enhance their practice, not just for beginners, also for advanced practitioners. So it's always good to have that. You can slowly release. Move your front foot a little bit more towards the outside. Hands are in the middle. For a lizard pose, we can keep the back foot on the mat. And you can open your right foot a little bit more up to the outside. You can also use your hand to open up a little bit more. Or if you can come onto your elbows to release a little bit deeper. You can stay here, or if it's in your practice, you can on your elbows grab the back foot, come into a quad stretch. Very good. Release. And transition slowly and gentle into your half split pose. Try to go a little bit deeper with every exhale. And transition into your pigeon pose. Keep your front foot flexed to protect your knee. Stay upright. This way we engage also our glutes. And it's also a little bit of a back bend. It's a more an active pigeon pose. You can stay here, or you can bend and grab the back foot again. Release. Come into a quick child's pose. And we repeat it on the other side. Left foot to the front. And we come into a low lunge. You can also use your blocks here if you have. And really try to work with your breath. The more you can calm yourself down with your breath, the more your body allows you to release and to let go. Since it's simulating our body that we are safe, and a safe body is more likely to go deeper and stretch deeper into position. We don't go deeper into positions when we feel tension. So the breath is a very important tool to use to get the split. Come into a lizard pose. Left foot more towards the outside. Most of your hands in the middle of the mat. And you can keep your back foot down towards the mat. You can open the left foot to the side, maybe also with the help of your hand. And if it's in your practice, you can come onto your elbows to relax a little bit deeper. If you did on the other side, you can also here grab the back foot and come into a quad stretch. Very good. Slowly release and very gentle come out of the pose and transition into your half split. Make some tiny movements, maybe left to right, or I like to point and flex my foot a little bit. Or you can also stay static here, totally up to you. Transition into your pigeon pose. Front foot is flexed and we stay upright here. So active pigeon. Make sure to engage your glutes here. Also for protecting your back. And also here, if you did on the other side, and if you can grab the back foot. Very good release. And come into your child's pose for a moment. Okay, very good. We will come into the last sequence of the stretch in the session. We will make an over lunge followed by split pose, both sides, and after we cool down. So, right foot in front, and the front foot is wider than the normal position in a normal lunge. That's why it's an over lunge, because the knee is more behind, not like normally into this diagonal position. So more towards the front, back foot is flexed, and hands on your hips. Or if you have at home on your blocks or some books, so it depends what you have. You can have it on the high setting, maybe a little bit lower. If it's a little bit too exhausting for you, you can also place a block also underneath your hip to be able to release a little bit more. So this helps a lot if you have something to lift yourself up. So it depends on your level. Choose your variation. We stay here for a moment. So this is very intense, I know, but it's actually one of the helpfulest movements to get the splits. So really don't skip this movement. The stretch is very, very helpful. And also try to use your breath here. So it's very important for our nervous system to feel calm, to be able to breathe and speak into this position, even if it's hard. Few more breaths. And now you can have your blocks if you need them. Otherwise, just slide into the splits pose as deep as it's possible for you. So if you don't have your full splits yet, use a block underneath your hips or something else. Go as deep as it's possible for you. And try also here to have your level hips. You can lift your hands up as in variation. It's a lot harder, I know, but it helps also to deepen the splits if you have them already. You can have your hands also behind to open yourself up a little bit more. Or you can just fold forward to a little bit more of a relaxing stretch. This is a lot easier, but it's also very relaxing for the body, so it's still very helpful for your splits improvement. Slowly come out of the position. Come out as it's possible for you. So sometimes I like just to go to my back and bend my front foot to come slowly out. So make it as it's comfortable for you. I know it's very intense, so your left hip flexor will burn maybe a little bit, but this is totally normal. So we will repeat this on the other side. Come into your over lunge position. Front foot is wider than the normal lunge position. Back foot is flexed. And we stay here. Or if you have your blocks at home, you can place them on the high setting, lower, or maybe place a block underneath the hips to relax a little bit more. So choose your variation and don't forget to breathe. So the left side is always a little bit easier for me, since on the right side I get injured one time, so it's totally normal if you have one side that is easier and one side that is a little bit harder to stretch. So when your right hip flexor is burning, you're doing something right. Very good. Slow and gentle. Slide into your splits pose or on your block, depending on how far you can come. Find the good alignment and try to relax a little bit with your breath. can reach your hips up. Here's a variation. I have them behind. Or maybe slide forward into a little bit more relaxing split pose. Very good. Very slowly and gently come out. So now your right hip flexor needs to burn probably. This is totally normal. Now I like to make windshield wiper one side, the other, to relax the tension. Even if you don't go to your full splits, it's still very, very intense and very rewarding to release the hips after. So we make one little last stretch, cow-faced legs. So right knee over the left knee. If they're not completely parallel, it's totally fine. Do what's possible for your body. And you can just stay upright here. It's very nice to close the hips after opening them a lot. Or you can also fold over a little bit. For me personally, I just like to bend a little bit over, otherwise it's also too intense for me. So choose what feels good for your body. I always like to make tiny movements, but you can totally stay static here. I just have the feeling I can release way, way easier if I have tiny little movements in my stretches. Very slowly come out of the position and just switch sides. Left knee over the right, feet are flexed, and you can just stay upright here. Or if you did on the other side, bend a little bit forward as much as it feels good in your body. Slowly and gentle release. Come out. If you want to make some movements, please feel free to do so. I hope the session felt very good for you. It was my first live session on YouTube, so I hope everything was fine. And yeah, I will do this now monthly, and I will also do a workshop next month on the 12th of July from zero to split. So if you want to have proper techniques, a little bit more of explanation, and know how I learned my splits in a very feminine way, then I think this is a very good one to attend to. So I don't know if I can take the link inside here. Otherwise, I will just post it in the description, I guess. Let me see if I can do it. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. I'm not 100% sure how I put the link into the chat. But otherwise, I will just do it afterwards. Maybe it's my setting, I don't know. But I will leave the link for the sign up definitely later in the description. So just wait for the recording. Otherwise, I will put it also in the feed. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed the session. And yeah, see you in the next one. Bye bye.